everyone. I'm Donna Bush with your CIG Television News Brief on this Friday. A new generation of young leaders is about to emerge. It's all because of an exciting new initiative by RBC Royal Bank being rolled out in the Cayman Islands for the first time. The financial institution launched its Young Leaders program aimed at equipping students with the skills they need for a sustainable future. The official launch happened this week when students from 6 schools embarked on a journey of financial literacy, workplace readiness, and sustainability. Director of the Department of Education Services, Mark Ray, had this to say about the initiative.
Certainly being a private entity that others can look up to say, this is how we contribute to the development of this country. When we speak of development, this program in particular will help us as a country to further enhance the social, economic, and moral growth of these islands. And when you look at the theme, it says a sustainable future, creating a sustainable future. Sustainability emanates across all of those strands. So social, economic, and moral fiber of the country needs to be continued, needs to be built upon.
Under the theme Sustainable Future, the program will challenge young minds to think critically about environmental responsibility while also preparing them for the professional world.
We're delighted to have been able to expand that now this year for the first time in the Cayman Islands. Now, RBC, one of our big pillars in the community is developing our youth. It's so important for us as a bank, but also for a community, for a country to develop the youth. Youth obviously are the future, and if we can get to these young future leaders at this age, at this early age, and start instilling in them leadership qualities and developmental opportunities, then it really sets us up well for the future, not just for the country, but also for organizations such as RBC.
Several dignitaries attended the event, including Her Excellency, the Governor, Mrs. Jane Owen, who shared her words of inspiration with students.
I remember that when I was about your age, having conversations, and it did make me think about what I wanted to do in my life. So I think you are at this really key stage, 14, 15 years old, which will probably start to influence what you do next. So it's a brilliant opportunity to just kind of think about it.
The RBC Youth Leadership Program first started in Trinidad and Tobago in 1981. Well, the Cayman Islands government has expanded stamp duty concessions for Caymanian property buyers under the newly enacted stamp duty regulations tabled in Parliament at the end of January by Premier and Minister for Finance and Economic Development, the Honourable Juliana O'Connor Connolly. The regulations are now in effect after being published. The updated regulations increase the property value thresholds eligible for stamp duty exemptions and reductions for first and second-time Caymanian buyers, and it removes previous geographical restrictions on these concessions. Now, for full details, visit gov.ky. Again, that's gov.ky. The Ministry of Youth, Sports and Heritage hosted its annual mini Valentine's concert today in the foyer of the government building, now in its 3rd year. The event featured a lineup of heartfelt songs and instrumental performances celebrating love. This year's performers included students from East End Primary, Edna Mole Primary, and John Gray High School. Along with the Cayman Islands folk singers, the Honourable Deputy Governor joined a warm gathering of civil servants and visitors, all enjoying the beautiful melodies and delightful sweet treats, a cherished tradition of the event. All right, turning now to our weather forecast for this Wednesday. Expect moderate winds and seas to continue across the Cayman Islands area for the next 24 hours. It's all in association with a high-pressure system over the Atlantic Ocean. Tonight, you could see partly cloudy to cloudy conditions with a 30% chance of showers. Seas will be moderate with wave heights of 3 to 5 feet. The 2-day outlook is for similar weather conditions through to Sunday morning. A decrease in wind speed is expected thereafter as that pressure gradient across the Northwest Caribbean region weakens. Remember to check out the best source for local weather coverage online. That's the Cayman Islands National Weather Services website as well as their Facebook page. Before we go, we ask that you take a moment to like, share, and subscribe if you're watching us on the Cayman Islands Government's YouTube channel for the most accurate local government news. I'm Donna Bush, wishing you a great Valentine's Day weekend.